You are walking around with a critically corrupted operating system and wondering why your reality keeps crashing every time you try to launch a high-level command. For years, you have been accumulating massive amounts of junk data, downloading the limiting beliefs of your peers, and silently installing the fears of society directly into the root folder of your subconscious mind. You are trying to run a multi-million-dollar visionary enterprise on the fragile, fragmented architecture of who you used to be, and it is a mathematical impossibility. This brings us to the absolute necessity of auditing your identity. Your current identity is not a sacred, unchangeable artifact. It is simply a collection of deeply rehearsed psychological habits, and right now, those habits are severely outdated. You cannot scale to the next tier of sovereignty while clutching the safety blanket of your old self. If you want to transform into the elite operator you were meant to be, you must initiate a total, uncompromising local system reset of your own character. Think about the sheer mechanical precision required to overhaul a failing machine. You do not just paint the exterior and hope for the best. You systematically verify the exact size and weight of every single file, habit, and obligation weighing you down. You must identify exactly which relationships and behavioral loops are consuming all of your processing power, and disconnect that toxic synchronization immediately. It is time to execute a brutal format of your mental hard drive. Back up only the raw, undeniable core of your ambition and your most lethal competencies to your permanent vault, and then ruthlessly wipe the rest. Erase the version of you that hesitates. Delete the version of you that needs external validation from people who are not even playing in your arena. Obliterate the version of you that accepts a mediocre, linear existence. When a master account manager inherits a failing portfolio, they do not apologize for the previous manager's mistakes. They audit the absolute hell out of the current state, cut the dead weight, and restructure the terms of engagement from the ground up. You must become the ruthless auditor of your own reflection. Look in the mirror and ask yourself if the person staring back has the upgraded hardware required to carry the massive gravity of your future empire. If the answer is no, you do not need a new morning routine or a superficial motivational quote. You need to fundamentally kill the old avatar. Step into the void, rewrite your baseline code from scratch, and refuse to boot up the old program ever again. Demand that your new identity aligns exclusively with the highest, most terrifying vision of your future, because the marketplace will only pay the version of you that has the courage to demand it. Own your path.